Hey, Chris Kroll here, managing editor of Solar Builder magazine, your quarantine host for Solar Distancing, this new series we started in just sitting here at home thinking we should try to get back to some of the basics of off-grid solar plus storage. Joining me again today, we have Eric Hill. I scrolled past where your title is, so you're going to have to tell everybody that, Eric, but thanks again for joining.
Sure. Thanks, Chris, for having me again. Yeah, my title is Energy Storage and Systems Manager with Enersys, who is the parent company of Outback Power.
Okay. See, you said it better than I would have said it anyway, so
Awesome.
It all worked out better. So yeah, yesterday we went over battery sizing implications. Now let's talk about charging that battery bank. So what are considerations right off the top?
So first and foremost, batteries are really sensitive, or can be really sensitive, to abuse, right? Undercharging, overcharging the battery itself. And although most modern battery chargers have tons of smarts and they'll do whatever they can to keep your batteries happy, a few parameters need to be programmed, such as, voltage, time limits, current limits, things like that. Battery manufacturers will often publish this information on a data sheet that provides the charging strategy. If you look inside the user manual, for example, of most battery manufacturers, they'll have charging profiles, be it bulk, absorb, float, bulk, accept, float, different various terminologies that pretty much mean the same thing. And various select chargers have different charging profiles that prolong the battery life itself. And we actually make it really easy for the customer with System Edge, right, where we pre-program all of our battery charging set points. So there's not a lot of guesswork that goes into programming the battery for long life.
Okay, well, very cool on that last note there. So what are some of the ways to check battery health? And is this something homeowners are doing, or solar installers are doing, or a little bit of both?
A little of both. It really depends on the chemistry, quite honestly. The tried and true flooded lead acid batteries, they have the ability to check specific gravity by using like a hydrometer, where you actually can go in and look at the electrolyte inside the battery and determine its level. It's the most accurate way for that particular product. However, flooded are kind of going away, so we look at VRLA or lithium batteries. They don't allow something like this to happen, obviously. The second best methodology is really like a battery monitor that measures amp hours in and amp hours out of the battery. That really kind of gives a fuel gauge, if you will, of that system. Another option is lithium-ion batteries all come with a BMS, a battery management system, that has select communication protocols that allow you to measure battery health over time. And then another method is really checking your open circuit voltage, right? Where you just measure the manufacturer rated spec of that open circuit to see what the state of charge is, and it can be a good determination for you.
All right, very cool. And I guess as a last plug here, are there any handy dandy tools that Outback Power has available to make monitoring easier?
Absolutely, yeah. So we have a very cool tool called Optics RE, which I'm pretty sure most of our Outback community is very familiar with. It's an excellent software tool that allows you to remotely monitor and control your system. And one of the cool features of it, it gives real-time voltage and state of charge health monitoring of your batteries. So you can not only see how your batteries are doing today, you can see what they've done over time in the past to really make determinations on how your system's behaving and how your batteries are really holding up.
Great. Well, hey, thanks again, Eric, for taking the time. Remember, kids, don't forget to check with your battery professional when you have any energy storage questions or concerns. Tomorrow, we will move on to the end of the system's life and discuss some recycling techniques. Until then, stay safe, stay away, but go solar.